Hola, sí, buenas tardes. ¿Es la tienda de Bambusa? Vale, sí, perfecto. Mira, te explico. Soy cliente de Bambusa, he hecho varios pedidos, el leopardo, el bamboo black, que son las más estéticas y eso es justo lo que necesito para mis proyectos. Tuve que descartar todas las piezas. Sí, el pedido es el 7715. Entonces me preguntaba si es posible que vuelva a hacer el pedido y que miren con un poquito más de atención la calidad de las piezas. Vale, sí, entiendo. Ah, sí. Ah, sí. O sea que no hago nada. ¿Me vas a repetir ese mismo pedido gratis? Muchas gracias, fantástico. Vale, perfecto. Que tengas un buen día. Adiós. Welcome back to the workshop. Please excuse my informal attire, but summer has arrived and there's a heat wave right now in Spain where I live, so this is the best I can do. As you can see, the bamboo arrived from Bambusa, and there are 4 pieces, not 5, but they are free, so I'm not going to complain about that. Also, I'm a little bit concerned about the quality of some of the pieces, but again, I'm not going to make any judgment calls until I inspect them all thoroughly. That's a bit of a lengthy process, so we're going to just skip it for the video. If you want to see how I do this, then you can check out a previous video in this series titled Cut and Dry. Go check that out. It will take you through the whole process that I'm just about to do. But for this video we're going to just skip that part and I'll show you the finished pieces right now. Sorry about that, guys. Talk about an anticlimax. The sad truth of the matter is that there will not be any finished pieces from these 4 lengths of bamboo because they're just not good enough. There's simply so many scratches and other blemishes, humidity damage and what have you, that I can't use a single piece. So let me show you some of the problems up close. Here's some small but quite deep scratches. More scratches on this side. This piece here was so problematic that I just stopped putting tape on it. Here, everything is totally scratched up.
These are very noticeable. And something like this. This is like a weird sort of dotted texture here. It seems like some kind of humidity damage maybe. Here there's just a bunch of scratches along the surface here. This next section even worse. This scratch is really nasty.
So on the one hand, thank you Bambusa for your excellent customer service and your friendly employees. But then on the other hand, not so much thank you for these 4 pieces of bamboo that I can't use for my project. But even though this was very frustrating, I'm not going to despair because of this is made out of this type of leopard spotted bamboo, and this piece, for example, is exquisite, 0 blemishes, cracks or scratches. And so I'm sure that I will be able to work out a way with Bambusa that I can get some high quality pieces like this one once again. And that concludes this wasted visit to the workshop. Back to the lab. So I was going to come back up here to the lab and remind you that I still have some really good pieces of bamboo here which are going to make excellent open horns. But then I found these 2, which in the time since I cleaned them and cut them out, have developed some cracks. Perhaps this crazy heat wave and humidity had something to do with that. I went through the other 5 pieces thoroughly and there are no cracks in any of them, so I'm not giving up. In fact, instead of giving up, I'm going to push ahead and make the cutouts in the remaining 5 pieces as soon as possible. Once that's done, a lot of the tension in the fibers of the bamboo is released, and so there should be no more cracks. Also, just to reiterate, I still have faith that I'll be able to get some nice and useful pieces of bamboo from Bambusa, and I'll be back with more news about that once it happens. But right now, honestly, today it's just too hot to deal with any of this, so I'm gonna go get something really cold to drink, and I will leave you with the beautiful view from the Continuum Lab window. See you soon.